Hey, it's Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1989 to listen to Rock-A-Bye-Bye by Extreme. And this one comes from Extreme, their first studio album. It appears to be a poignant pro-life song, with most of the lyrics depicting the baby's point of view. Wow, I'm guessing it's going to be an intense, moving song. Let's get into it. this is their first album. Wow. Talk about a two-part song. First part, one thing. The second part, such a different thing. Both strong, both moving, as I thought they would be. But that second half, wow, you heard it. Wow, the strings, such a huge part in telling this story. I see in the personnel list, there's no orchestra listed. Did all that really come from a keyboard, a synth? Wow. I don't know, but it was very, very powerful. So we start with piano and some subtle strings, unexpected, of course. I did a little research beforehand and was seeing these Queen comparisons. I definitely heard those vibes. Very nice in multiple ways. The piano and strings, of course. The vocals, we'll talk about that. And of course, that epic guitar, we'll definitely talk about that. Yeah, they started weaving these beautiful, somewhat intricate vocal harmonies. I was loving it. A nice surprise. Just hearing this song alone, I would never think that this is a glam metal band and album, at least at this point in their career. So that was stunning. I'm sure this song really stands apart from most of the album. Even the lead vocals of Gary Sharon here did not sound metal whatsoever. Yes, he had just a couple of rock moments, scratch moments later on, but wow, thus proving his versatility. Once again, those strings, divine. They added so much color and flavor to this song, so much emotion, whether small parts on the higher, smaller strings, violins, whatever it was, or those thunderous, monstrous parts. I heard some double bass. Again, was it all synthesized? I don't know, but it was perfect. Then, of course, that humongous turn in the song, that heartbeat kind of signifies the turning point from section 1 to section 2. Incredible, the heartbeat. That's all that we heard. It was a top emotional moment. You know why. I mean, it signifies life itself. Very poignant. Then that insanely good Brian May-esque guitar solo by Nuno. Stunning. Into the heavens. I'm glad that it went on for a while. I got to enjoy it for a while. Hear his beautiful, masterful electric guitar skills on full display. It was crying. It was soaring. Slash would approve. I'm pretty sure that guitar solo was the whole second half of the song. Kept going to the very end. Such a different vibe from the first part, yet they're connected. It makes sense. You know, the transition, the progression of the story, the message they're trying to convey. Of course, it all worked. And then, of course, I loved those background chords, keyboard chords, accompanying that guitar solo. Full of heart, full of power. Took it to another level. By the end, it was just all so ethereal sounding. I had a thought. I wrote down, is this some type of heaven reference? It just might be. Wow. I know the writer, I believe, is Gary. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I read he's very religious. So obviously this is reflecting his views. Wow. A powerful song. I knew it would be. Yeah, stunning, epic, sad, of course. But it was all beautiful. It's getting the Epic Platinum Record Award. Absolutely, for Rockabye Bye by Extreme 1989. And thank you so very much, the incredible Gary Sharon, Nuno Betancourt, Pat Badger, and Paul Geary. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. If you wish to chat about this divine song, I would love to know what you think. So you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.